Hi everyone, Aiden here with etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at this BulletProof Hitches adjustable ball mount for 3-inch hitches. Now this is going to be a pretty large ball mount, but the Extreme Duty series is going to give you the heaviest weight capacity that BulletProof offers, and it's going to be good for some of your larger vehicles. Let's check it out. There's a pretty wide range of adjustment here, giving you a maximum drop at the very bottom of 9¼ inches. For our motorhome today, that's a little much. Probably be better off getting a shorter version, but if you've got a taller truck or maybe one that's lifted, then this could give you that extra distance or that extra drop that you need. And then if you flip the entire thing over, you could get an 8¼ inch rise. Now BulletProof does offer some measurements. You can go from the ground to the bottom inside edge of the receiver tube, and if that's between 22 and 24 inches, then this could be a good fit for you. Now to adjust their height, it's really simple. Just pull the 2 pins and clips. Those are included, and you can slide this up and down the channel to wherever you need. The other thing you could do is switch this around. You've got a 2-inch ball and a 2 5/16 inch ball. So depending on what trailer you're hooking up to, you can make that work for those different coupler sizes and match it to the height. Now, depending on the ball you're using, your weight capacities will change. The 2 5/16 inch ball will allow you to tow 36,000 pounds, and the 2-inch ball will allow you to tow 12,000 pounds. Both are going to have a maximum tongue weight rating of 6,000 pounds, so keep that in mind as well. And just be sure to check your vehicle that you're using to tow. Yes, this ball mount has a very high weight capacity, but that doesn't necessarily mean that your vehicle does. Go by the lowest rated component and make sure that you're not overloading anything in your towing setup. Now, an important thing to note with BulletProof's ball mounts is that there's a lot of different versions of these. So the Extreme Duty series is going to give you the heaviest weight capacity, but they also have their HD series. So if you don't need such a high weight capacity, you could go with one of those options, and you might find more variation with the drop heights there too. And the other thing is, if you don't have a 3-inch hitch, that's okay. They make versions for 2.5 and 2-inch hitches, but the big thing here is the 3-inch hitch on this one. They aren't as common, but it's good to know that you've got that option if you need it. The one thing I will say about the hitch size is that it doesn't come with a hitch pin, so you will have to pick up one yourself, and again, make sure that it's capable of working with a 3-inch hitch. That hitch pin will need a longer span, so it's important to pick up the right one. I'd strongly recommend a locking hitch pin because with a ball mount that's really nice and gives you all that adjustment, you want to protect it. There's no point in having a non-locking pin there. And when it comes to adjustable heavy-duty ball mounts for your 3-inch hitch, there are a fair amount of options available. Gen Y makes quite a few that I'm a personal fan of, but why would you maybe go with this one from BulletProof? Well, in my eyes, the accessories that go with this are really next to none, because there's a wide range of them and you can outfit this to a lot of different needs. For example, you could pick up a Pinto lock if you wanted to tow a lunette ring trailer. Other brands like Gen Y do include that part out of the box, which is maybe a win for them, but if you don't need it, no worries, and if down the road you decide you do, you can always pick up that part. But some of the other things include clevises, or maybe even a receiver tube where you can put a bike rack in here and then still leave your ball mount in the hitch and then take that receiver tube attachment out when you're ready to tow again. So there's some unique options there that I think BulletProof does really well. And if that interests you, you can find those parts here on our site and see if they work for your needs. My other recommendation would be to just look at what you're towing, because this doesn't have any built-in shock absorption or anything like that, which if you don't need it, then no worries. It's going to get the job done. It's more than capable of towing a heavy trailer, and it's going to have all the adjustment you need. But if you're going to be towing a trailer that's maybe hauling a car, or something just with more sensitive cargo that you want to protect, maybe a shock absorbing ball mount is the way to go for you. Maybe something like the Gen Y torsion ball mount, or even something from Shocker Hitch that has a cushioned airbag there. Again, it just depends on your needs, but if you're looking for that extra protection, it's going to come at a more premium price point, but you can find those options here at etrailer too. But if you liked everything you saw today, that's just been our look at this Extreme Duty BulletProof Hitches adjustable ball mount. And if you did like this one and you found that it's maybe not the right size for you, they do make one that's a little bit larger with a greater drop height or rise if you flip it around that way too. Both are going to be the exact same and have the same weight capacity, just different drop heights depending on your needs. Thanks for watching.